Good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about planning techniques and tools and their application. So, what is planning techniques, tools, and their application? Planning is an essential function in management because it helps organizations prepare for the future and inform decisions. In today's dynamic and fast-changing environment, different planning techniques and tools are used to guide managers in creating effective strategies. These techniques helps organization predict possible events, prepare for unexpected situation, improve their performance, and involve people in decision making. So, kani ko nung planning is a essential function ni siya sa management kay tungod kay nakatabang ni siya sa organization aron mag-prepare para sa future. And also, kay di ba in today's dynamic and fast-changing environment nato, ang lahi-lahi or different planning techniques and tools is kanang gigamit ni siya aron i-guide ang mga manager sa paghimo nila og kanang effective strategies or effective nga pamaagi. These techniques is nakatabang ni siya sa organization aron ma-predict ang possible events. And also aron maka-prepare sa mga wa bitaw gi-expect nga situation nga mahitabo. And also aron pod ma-improve ang ilang performance. And kani pong planning is nag-involve ni siya og tao sa paghimo sa decision. So, one important planning tool is forecasting. Forecasting is the process of predicting what may happen in future based on data, trends, and expert analysis. So, ang one planning tool is first is ang forecasting. So, ang forecasting is kanang process ni siya nga i-predict ang future. So, kanang matag na ug unsay mahitabo sa future based sa data nga ilahang nagathered, trends, and expert analysis. Business commonly forecast employment and unemployment rates, market trends, interest rates, and economic performance. So ang business is nag-forecast ilang gi-forecast ang employment and unemployment rates ug kanang market trends and also interest rates. Although forecasting helps in planning, it must be used carefully because prediction are not always accurate. Bisan pa man kuno og although ang forecasting is nakatabang siya sa kanang pagplano sa organization, pero dapat gamiton ni siya carefully kay di ba ja always nga ang ma-predict is mahitabo jud kana jud mahitabo naa ba ja isahay nga na unexpected situation nga mahitabo. So, ang another technique is contingency planning, which prepare an alternative action for unexpected situation. So, ang next nga, ang ikaduha nga techniques is ang contingency planning, which is kani siya is maka-prepare sa alternative action for unexpected situation. Contingency plans are created so that manager know what to do when things do not go as planned. So, kaning contingency planning is kanang kuan ni siya. Gihimo ni siya aron ang manager is makahibaw og unsay buhaton kung naa kitay kintahay na mo'y giplano. You are the manager. So, kanang naa kay ikaw mo mag-set og plano. So, katong imong giplano is kanang wa ka ga-expect nga wa to siya nahitabo. Pero naay lain nga wa nimo giplano ha pero maotoy nahitabo. So, ang contingency planning is kanang makatabang ni siya kay aron mo kuan bitaw mo respond quickly kanang kintahay kanang bisan pag kana nga situation is wa rin jogi expect nga mahitabo pero tungod sa contingency planning makatabang ni siya nga maka-response mo sa situation nga wa ninyo gi expect nga mahitabo na. So next is scenario planning is a long-term version of contingency planning. It involves identifying several possible future situations and preparing strategies to handle them. So ang scenario planning is scenario planning is long-term version ni siya sa contingency planning. Kanang it involves identifying several possible future situation and preparing. So, nag-involve ni siya og kanang possible nga mahitabo sa future, and then maka-prepare sa preparing strategies aron ma-handle ang kanang mga unexpected situation nga mahitabo aron ma-handle sa manager. Scenario planning helps organization adjust their strategies when challenges such as climate change, environmental issues, economic shift, or technological area arise. By planning ahead, organization can reduce risk and stay prepared. So, ang kanang scenario planning is nakatabang ni siya sa organization aron ma-adjust ang ilahang kanang strategies. Kung naay challenges nga kanang moabot, such parehaanhing climate change, environmental issue, economic shift, or technological changes arise. By planning ahead, organization can reduce risk and stay prepared. Kung magplano ka, siyempre ang organization is kanang maka-reduce og risk, kanang mugamay-gamay ag injuhang kanang bad situation, and stay prepared, kanang ma-prepared mo sa mga possible nga mahitabo. So, another useful tool is benchmarking, which compare a company practices with those of other successful organization. So, ang another tool ko na is benchmarking, kanang which is kanang nag-compare siya sa compares a company practices with those of other successful organization. So, i-compare ang mga company's practices sa mga successful nga organization. The goal of benchmarking is to identify best practice that can help improve efficiency and performance. So, ang goal ko no sa benchmarking is aron ma-identify og unsay best practices nga makatabang nga mo-improve ang efficiency ug performance sa organization. Benchmarking can be external, where a company compares itself to other organization. So, ang benchmarking ko no is pwede ni sa mga external, like kanang if i-compare nimo ang other company sa injuhang organization. Or pwede sad ni siya maging internal, where employees within different units share their best strategies and ideas. So, pwede po sa maging internal, whereas kanang ang mga employees sa mga within different units is nag-share sila sa kanang bisag different share their best strategies and ideas, kanang ga-share sila sa mga ilang ideas nga nahimo. So, lastly, participatory planning involves including employees or people affected by the plans in the planning process. This technique increases creativity, understanding, acceptance, and commitments to the plan. When people participate in making decisions, the results are usually more effective because everyone is aware of their roles and responsibilities. So, ang participatory planning is nag-involve ni siya og employees or people or mga tao nga affected by the plans in the planning process. And these techniques increase, so kani nga technique is naka-increase ni siya og creativity, understanding, pagsabot, acceptance, pagdawat, and commitment to the plan. When people participate in making decisions, the results are usually more effective because everyone is aware of their roles and responsibilities. Kung ang mga tao kuno is kanang when people is mo participate sa decision nga himuon, ang result are usually more effective. Siyempre mo participate ang mga tao sa paghimo sa inyong decision. So, mas effective ang result tungod kay ang mga tao is aware sila og unsa ilang roles nga gampanan ug unsa pa ilang responsibilities nga need i-handle.